Are you buying more or plan to buy more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
I remember when you were here last time, I said, how are you going to buy it? And you were like, oh, we'll buy it up to 250,000. Like, I remember you just said that just resolutely, like this for the next 1,000 years. You're like, I'm happy to keep buying this. I don't know if you
We
remember.
still get the same, question, which is, if I have an increment of $10 million of cash flow, do I put it into bonds? Do I put it into gold? Do I buy silver? Do I buy land? Do I buy art? Do I buy Bitcoin? So I still think Bitcoin is the most scarce, most desirable, highest quality property. It's a long-term store of value. So I think generally for us, we've adopted a very simple strategy. We keep enough working capital to last us a year, normally in the range of about $50 million in US dollars. And then when we have excess cash, either from operating income or any other financing opportunity, we put that into our treasury reserve asset. And we have adopted Bitcoin as our primary treasury reserve asset. So we're 100% treasury reserves in Bitcoin. You might decide that you're going to split your treasury reserves 1/3 property, 1/3 art, 1/3 Bitcoin, or 1/3 S&P stocks or something, right? It's a preference for an individual or an investor. But of course, our company, MicroStrategy, has adopted a Bitcoin strategy, and we have transparently communicated that to all of our outside shareholders, and that is in our 10K filing. So when someone buys MicroStrategy stock, they know what they're getting. They don't want us to hedge or juggle 16 different assets. So if I showed up and said, hey, I found it, we can buy a Picasso and I got a good deal on it, we think that's better than Bitcoin, all my shareholders would freak out because they don't want to invest in an art hedge fund or a real estate hedge fund. They want someone that's got a Bitcoin strategy. So from a corporate point of view, it's the right thing for us to do. I personally think it's the highest quality property in the world, and I think it will appreciate the best over time. And as I pointed out to you, it has performed the best in the past 2 years versus every other option. So we've been right over a 2-year time frame. I think we'll be right over a 4, 8, 10-year time frame. But even if it turned out that your Picassos were better or your Rolexes were a better investment, we're running a publicly traded company, right? Our employees, our customers, and our shareholders expect us to stand by our word, right? Credibility and transparency are very important. So if you invest in a company that says they're going to invest in Las Vegas real estate, you expect them to buy up Las Vegas real estate with their cash flows. And we are a company that, is buying up Bitcoin with our cash flows. And so that's what we do. It's worked out well for us. We'll continue. And we'll do that with operating income and cash flows, and also any other proceeds from equity or debt offerings that come our way. We buy, we don't sell, we hold. It seems like the rational thing to do for us.
Yeah. Look, last time we spoke, Michael, you called Bitcoin digital property. And I was probably newish in my journey to really understand crypto. I mean, again, I had Kaiser here back in 2013 screaming about Bitcoin, and I bought some for $100 or something, but I had never really gone deep. And I'm telling you, Michael, I'll never forget you telling me that, because I started thinking about it differently. I even started explaining it to people differently. My mom, she lives in San Diego. Yeah, she raised 3 kids as a single mother, and she had the opportunity to buy property in San Diego. I always talk about there's a similar woman probably in Ethiopia who grew up with 3 kids as a single mother who didn't have the option of buying property that maybe could hold its value in that country. And when you told me about Bitcoin as digital property, it was like, well, now both of these ladies can invest in something where their geography or their culture or their currency doesn't affect their right to preserve that value. But lately I heard...
Without prejudice.
Yeah.
Yeah, without prejudice. You can invest in Bitcoin without prejudice, no matter who you are and where you are.
I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline.
I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up.
If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you going to do? What's the choice that you're going to make?